Hi there, my name is Drew, and if we haven't met before, welcome to ReadyBudgetGo. If this isn't your first visit, welcome back. I'm glad you found me either way. It's Monday night, so it is game night. I've got the Superman binder here, and inside are 12 envelopes for 12 different savings games. I'm going to play each one. At the end of the month, I take all the money that is in this binder and I randomize it into my 12 sinking funds. So for tonight, though, it should be a good time, saving $100 toward my future and my goals. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Loteria is going to be up first, but before I get to playing, let me count the money and make sure I've got $100 for my sinking funds. I should have 30 in tens, 50 in fives, and 20 in ones. So 10, 20, 30, got put in the wrong pile, but I had it there. And then 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. And then 21s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All there. All right, so let me get the cards shuffled. If you're new to my channel, or if you haven't seen me play Loteria before, Loteria is a bingo type game. It uses pictograms instead of numbers, and I deal cards and mark off spaces until I get a Loteria, which is a line of 4 anywhere on the card. And then once I have that, I save $1 for every chip that is down on the card, marking off one of the pictures. So let me give it a cut, and let's see how we do this week. So we're starting with El Sol, right there. El Cotoro, don't have that. I am not the best at rolling my R's. La Corona, right there. La Maceta, no. La Escalera, don't have that. La Bota, nope. El Bandolon, no. La Bandera, no. El Cantarito, no. La Rana, nope. El Barril, no. El Soldado, no. El Gorrito, no. La Campana, no. El Diablito is right there. El Musico, nope. El Caso, no. El Borracho, nope. La Pera is right down here. La Muerte, right next to La Pera. El Catrin, don't see him. La Araña, nope. El Pino, no. La Sandia, no. La Rosa, right there. El Arpa, nope. La Mano, no. El Pescado, right there. El Violonceo, I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't have it either way. El Valiente, no. La Sirena, right there. Las Haras, no. La Calavera, right up here. El Venado, no. El Negrito, no. La Chalupa, nope, goodness. El Mundo, yes, but still no Loteria. El Arbol, still no Loteria. This is as bad as last week. La Palma, finally a Loteria. My gosh. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what happened last week. I went through almost the entire deck and just took forever to get a Loteria. So maybe I should stop giving them an extra shuffle for luck for the next time, because that doesn't seem to be working, but we'll try it again. All right, so $12 is going into Loteria. This one is going to be the big winner this month, I think, as far as which envelope has the most money. All right, 10, 11, and 12 is going to go into Loteria. And so far, it has 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, and 3. So averaging $11 a week. That is a lot. All right, up next is Sus. We're going to finish one card, so I got out a second one. Let's start with this one. This is a Would You Rather game. I always give my honest opinion. I save $2 for option A, $3 for option B, and $5 for option C, and I don't look at these ahead of time, so I never know what's coming. It says, I'd rather have the power to A, study in my sleep, B, read the emotions of others, or C, bring my drawings to life. Oh, goodness. Well, I am not a good artist, so I don't want to sin against nature, so let's say that's no. Study in my sleep, not going to do me a whole lot of good, but reading the emotions of others and knowing exactly how they're feeling is a good skill to have for anyone. So I'm going to say that's going to be my answer, and that is going to be $3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, next card, first question. Do I believe in horoscopes? A, yes. B, no. C, depends who's giving them. I absolutely do believe in horoscopes. I am a Capricorn, and I am a Capricorn through and through. So I don't know if believe in is really the right phrasing, but yeah, I mean, I would say that horoscopes are more accurate than inaccurate, at least from my experience. So I'm going to put $3 back and take out a 5. And put that face down so I don't accidentally peek at the next week's questions. Not a lot going in here this week, but that's okay. So far, Sust has 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Okay, which way do I want this? Yeah, like that. Up next is the dreaded name game. Well, it's not dreaded, but the sometimes difficult name game. And I need a card. And you get up to 5 clues toward the identity of a famous person. I save $1 per clue, and if I don't get it after 5 clues, I save a penalty of $10. Flip, and let's see how it goes this week. Field of Dreams. Okay, well, probably Kevin Costner. The Bodyguard, yep. Oscars, could be anybody, but yeah. Dance, yeah, Kevin Costner. Yep, okay. $1, not a very, I mean, any one of those except Oscars would have given it to me, and Oscars is a bad clue for just about anybody. We had Oscars last week for Billy Crystal, and that was a helpful clue, but it was only in the context of other things. I mean, a lot of people have Oscars or have hosted the Oscars, so. All right, going again, and flip. First clue, The Graduate. Well, that would be Dustin Hoffman and what was her name? Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. What was who played Mrs. Robinson? Was that Lynn Redgrave? I can't remember. But I'm going to say Dustin Hoffman. Midnight Cow, okay, yeah. Hook, yep. Tootsie, yep. Okay, Dustin Hoffman. Again, first clue was a giveaway. Tootsie would have also been a giveaway. Midnight Cowboy, Hook, could have been other people, but anyway. All right. Next clue, or next card, and flip. Host. Okay, well, that could be anybody. Rich. Oh, okay. Could be a lot of people. Actress. Okay, no help. Daytime. Daytime actress, rich host. Oh. I was thinking it was Oprah. I mean, she is an actress. She was in The Color Purple. But I don't know if they would have just said that. Talk show. Yeah, I'm going to go with Oprah because I can't think of anybody else. Oprah Winfrey. Okay, so 2, 3, third clue. $3 more, so I'll put 2 back, take out a 5. Those were not great clues. Some of them were too general. An actress, I mean, she's known for other things besides acting. Okay. Let's do one more. This is going to be the last win, lose, or push, and this is probably the one I'm not going to get at all. All right. The Departed. Leonardo DiCaprio was in The Departed. I don't know who else was, so I'm going to go with Leo as my first guess. Saving Private Ryan. I didn't see that movie. Jason Bourne. Oh, it's Matt Damon. Good Will Hunting and Ben Affleck, yeah. Okay, so I got that on the third clue, so $3 more, so $8 going into the name game this week. Rare to get 4 cards, and I'm glad that I didn't have to pay a penalty on any of those. Well, I'm always glad that I don't have to pay a penalty, but I've paid it before, Keira Knightley. Okay. $8 going into envelope number 3. And we'll see how much is in there so far. It has 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Dicetropolis is up next. We're playing doubles this week. I will read the instructions. It says roll 3d6 dice. The object is to get 2 of each number in sequence. For example, you must roll 2 1s before you can attempt 2 2s, and you must roll 2 2s before you can attempt 2 3s, etc. If you manage to roll one of the number in play, you can reserve that die and roll the remaining 2 dice. For each dice value, write the number of rolls it takes to get a pair. Once you have rolled 2 6s, add up the total rolls you made for all dice values and save that amount. So we're going to play game 1. And let me get out 2d6 dice, or 3d6 dice rather. I think I will use the Dicequarium dice, because why not? Got one of them right here, and I see the other 2 off to the side. Okay, so we're rolling for 1s first. So that's 1 roll. Roll number 2. Well, I've got 2 2s. Remember how you did that later. And there we go. So 3 rolls. Let's roll for the 2s now. We got 1 2. That was first roll. 2 rolls. 3. And 4. Okay. Going for 3s. Okay, 1 roll. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's go for 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rolling for 5s now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's go for 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, adding everything up, so we've got 3, 7, 14, 22, 27, 31, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So I'm going to save $4 into Dicetropolis this week. I'm just going to get my rag out here to wipe this off. Not a big saver, but Dicetropolis has done well in previous weeks, so it's okay to have a down week. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put this card away. And so far, Dicetropolis has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. $25 into Dicetropolis. Up next is going to be Dicetropolis 2. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. I had a filming snafu, and so I got about halfway through and had to start over. So this is easy as 1, 2, 3, and let me read the rules. It says the object is to roll a 1, 2, a 2, and a 3 on successive rolls. Roll 3d4 dice. If you roll a 1 in the first roll, place it on the space marked 1. If multiple dice show a 1, place only one die on the 1. If you rolled a 1 on your first roll, roll the remaining 2 dice on your second roll with the aim of rolling a 2. If you did not roll a 1, roll all 3 dice. You must roll a 1 before you can move on to rolling a 2 or a 3. Once you've rolled a 2, roll the remaining die to try to roll a 3. If you are successful in rolling a 1, 2, and 3 within 5 rolls, save $3. Otherwise, save $6. So let's see if we can do it. So first roll, I need to roll a 1. And I did. Okay, so we've got a 1. And that was our first roll. Now we're looking for a 2. A couple of 4s. That's 2 rolls. Roll again. A 1 and a 4. Okay, so now I need to get them back to back. 2 and a 3. Nope, did not get there. So because I didn't roll a 2 within 4 rolls, I can't roll a 1, a 2, or 3 within 5. So that was a fail. So that is going to be a $6 save. And let's go one more time. All right, looking for a 1. And we got it. Now I have a 2 here, but I can't keep it because it has to be on successive rolls. Okay, now this 2 I can keep, and that was after 2 rolls. So I've got 3 more rolls to get a 3. 1, and I got it. Okay, easy as 1, 2, 3. So that one is going to save $3, and I'm going to stop there. So let me clean this off and put the D4s away. So I need $9 for easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, actually, I'm going to see if there's a 1 in there, I'm going to buy a 10. Let's take a look. There probably is. So I think Dicetropolis 2 has been doing real well this month. Oh, yes. So I'm going to take a 1 out and put in a 10, and that means Dicetropolis 2 is up to 30 bucks. Not bad. Okay, Dicequarium is next, and we're playing Go Fish this week. The rules say roll 1d6 die and record the number at the top of the card. This number is now it. Roll 3d6 dice. Set aside any matching the it number. Re-roll any remaining die up to 2 more times. If after 3 rolls no dice match the it number, save $5. If 1 die matches the it number, save the value of that die. If 2 dice match the it number, save the value of both dice. If all 3 dice match the it number, save the value of all dice. So let me get out my Dicequarium dice here. So we're going to roll once to determine the it number, and that is going to be 1. Okay, so we've got 3 rolls to get up to 3 more 1s. Okay, so none there. None there. And none there. So we didn't match any to the it number, so we're going to save $5, or we're going to score 5. Let's play again. I might play all 4 and then do it low budget. Okay, so nothing there. It was a 3, 4, and 6. That was roll number 1. Roll number 2 produced nothing. And nothing. So that's going to score 5 again. This 1 just does not want to come back up. Nope, nothing there. There we go. Okay, so we have a 1, a 6, and a 4. So we have 1 that matches the it number. And it says if 1 die matches the it number, save the value of that die. So that's going to be a 1. One more time. Looking for 1s. Nothing there. Nothing there. Last roll. Oops. Come on, you. 1, finally. Okay, 1, 5, and 2. So that's going to be 1. So we have 5, 10, 11, and 12. Whew. Okay, I guess I'm putting 12 bucks into Dicequarium this week. I didn't think it would be that high because 1 is a low number. That's why I wanted to play 4 times, but they just didn't want to come up for me. All right. So, Dicequarium, envelope number 6. now has 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. All right. The fruit machine is going to be up next. So let me get those dice out and we'll get to rolling the dice slots. Dice are out. Let's give them a roll and see how the fruit dice treat us. Okay, we've got a diamond, a watermelon, and a cherry. I'm going to go for the cherries. Diamond lemon, plum watermelon, last roll, and diamond and watermelon. So 1 cherry saves $2. Let's go again. Okay, let's do lemons this time. Lemon and a cherry. 2 more rolls to get that 3rd lemon. Diamond. Cherry. Well, another cherry anyway. Okay, 1 more time. 2 cherries and an orange. This is the one that's going to give me that 3 of a kind. I can feel it. Lemon. Okay, $12 going into fruit machine. Was not trying to roll high on that game, but that's okay. I'll just have to be frugal elsewhere. You want it all, fruit machine. Okay. 10, 11, 12. And let's see what's in the fruit machine envelope so far for the month. We have a fat wad of cash is what we have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Quicks is up next. Quicks is a commercially available game. You may have played it. I adapted it to be a savings game. So the rules that I made are you roll 3 dice and you have to use exactly 2 to make at least 1 number. If there's more than 1 combination available, you can make additional combinations, but only with exactly 2 dice. And I cannot find my other 2 Quicks dice. So instead, we're going to use 2 Superman dice. Because why not? Okay, so 3 dice. Got my combo out here. Let's see how we do. So we have 10 and 11. So we'll mark off both of those because that was a great roll. 8 and 6. I'm going to take the 8. Leave the 6. It's easy to roll. Well, we have to take the 2. It's all that we can do with 3 ones. We don't have 3 because you have to use exactly 2 dice. 7 and 11 and 6. So we've already taken the 11. I'm going to take the 6. We'll leave the 7 because it's easy to roll. 4, 5, and 7. Take the 4 and the 5. 2 and 4. We are out. So we have 10, 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. So that is what I'm going to save this week. For Quicks. Put the Superman dice away, put this die away. $10 is going to go into envelope number 8 along with the scorecard. And let's see what's in Quicks so far for the month. And if I seem to be going a little fast, it's because my phone is almost out of battery, so need to get done so I can get it in the charger. Quicks has 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Up next is going to be Tucano. Tucano is a card game commercially available. I have adapted it into a savings game as well. It has these special cards. I deal out 6 cards, and then I save according to what the card tells me to do for the position that it's in. One more shuffle, and a cut, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the first thing I do is anything that has a value for something that is not in that position, I just flip it over. So these two have values for spots 1 through 4, but they're in 5 and 6, so these are zeros. This one is in an even number position, so it gets the one on the left, and that is -1. So we have -1 for the bottom. And then for the top, we have position 1, position 2, and position 3. So we have 1 plus 1 plus 3. So 5 minus 1 is 4. And I'm going to play again because Tucano already didn't get a lot of money last week. And so it needs to get more this week. So I am going to... You know what? I'm just going to set these aside and deal more off the top rather than shuffling again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. 4, 5. So this only has 1 through 4, so that's nothing. All right. So position 1, that's a 0. Position 2, even, -1. Position 3, 6. So 6 minus 1 is 5. And this one is a 0, so I'm just going to flip that over. And then here we have position 4, 5, even, because this is in position 6, -1. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 4 is 13. And I'm going to put all 13 bucks in because this envelope needs it super bad. Okay. So that goes there. One quick shuffle for luck for next time. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. The next 2 games are going to be poverty games, but that's all right. Next 3 games, actually. So now Tucano has 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, up next is Dice Fecta, and we're playing D8 Dice Fecta this week because we did D6 the last 2 weeks. So let me get out the corresponding D8. There we go. If you buy this game from me on my Etsy shop, and you can get the optional dice with them, it will be a corresponding color to whichever game you're playing for that time around. So if you haven't seen Dice Fecta before, you roll a die according to what the card tells you. You mark off the numbers until you fill up a section. You yell Dice Fecta, and there's 3 ways to save, and I'll explain that once the game is over. For now, let's get to rolling. So first up, we've got an 8, and there's 2 of them. So my pen cap goes flying. Next, 7. 8 again. 7 again, 8 again, 6, 7, 7, 7, come on, 5, oh, Dice Fecta already, okay. So 3 ways to save. The high budget way is you add up all the numbers that gave you the Dice Fecta. So here we have 5 plus 6 plus 8, so that is 19. Medium budget way is you save $1 for every number that you've marked off on the card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Low budget way is you save the amount of the die or the last number you rolled that gave you the Dice Fecta. So for us, that's 5. And I am going low budget this week. I'm going to save the $5. So I will wipe this off. Set that aside. $5 will go into the Dice Fecta envelope, which is number 10. Up next is going to be Cute Machine, and Cute Machine had better be gentle. Because, oh, I should tell you how much is in this envelope. 20 bucks is in Dice Fecta. Cute Machine had better be gentle because I'm running low on funds here. I've got 10 bucks left for 2 more games. So if I have to take out a few extra dollars, I will, but I don't want to take out 1 million of them. And sometimes that sparkly color dot die game can be dangerous. So let me get out the Cute Machine dice here. There they are. Give them a Drew shake, give them a roll. Didn't clean this off last week. Okay, so we've got penguins, Let's go for those. 3 more rolls. Otter, otter, dolphin. Penguin. And another penguin. Okay, so 4 penguins saves $3. I will go one more time. Turtle, cat, cat, otter, dog. I'm going turtles because turtles are the cheapest of all of them. Cat, cat, it really wants me to go for cats, but I'm not. I'm going to keep going with the turtles. One more turtle, and I think I have one more roll left. If not, I'm taking a penalty roll. Okay, didn't matter anyway. Nothing. $1. We'll go one more time. I know I'm pushing my luck here. Penguins. I'm doing penguins again. El Cheapo. Yeah, watch me get 5 of them. 2 more rolls. Last roll. Nope, okay, just the 3. So 3 plus 2 plus 1, so $6 going into this game this week. Gonna cheat and just wipe it off with my finger there. Oofda. All right. Cute Machine now has 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. So it's not doing too bad, even with small stakes this week. It's because Loteria keeps eating up all the money. Last but not least, we have the Sparkly Colored Dice game. This is by Eva at Budget Your Life. You get the Cute Machine dice out, and we'll bring the Sparkly Colored Dice in. She makes both the game and these colorful dice. I'm going to roll 2 of them. The first one is going to be for across. The second one will be for down. So yellow across and orange. We already did that one, so re-roll. Green and yellow, which is $6. Okay, so that's all we're going to be able to do this week. So I will mark off that 6. I have $4 here, so I'll get $2 more out of the magic pouch. There we go. $6 is going to go in. Oops, only if I get the bills faced properly. And let's see what else is in envelope number 12. $5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So not bad. Oops, I forgot to put the card back in. But that is going to do it for me for this week. Thank you so much for watching, as always. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment down below. And until I see you in the next one, take care.